Ubiquitous. Be creative, build your own ubiquitous display. Build your own diorama. This ought to be fun. Hello folks, Denobi2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour maybe. We're going to build something. We're going to build a diorama. Ubiquitous. Be creative and build your own display. I recently have been collecting a lot of action figures, and I've seen this product on Instagram, and I've seen collectors have fun with it. If you're wondering what ubiquitous means, it's the definition is present, appearing, or found everywhere. I don't know why they would have chosen a name like ubiquitous, but it is what it is. This looks fun. I love dioramas. I wish more toy companies would invest into more dioramas, hot toys, action figures in general. But I had no idea what I was getting myself into, because look at this. Holy shit, look at this thing. Apparently you got to be a rocket scientist to build this thing, because I had no idea what I was getting myself into. The only thing I knew is that this set lets you be creative. It lets you build your own diorama for action figures, and I love dioramas. I bought two sets. I bought the regular version with the LEDs, and then I bought the expansion set, because I had that right there is an injury, folks, right there. First casualty of this build. I wanted to build something. I wanted to build a diorama, and this looked really, really cool. And a lot of collectors who have purchased this set have really done some fantastic shots. So I wanted to do some fantastic shots as far as displaying the action figures and so forth. I'm kind of going through the checks and balances here. I'm shocked at how many pieces you get. You get a ton of stuff. You get a ton of pieces with this, and this build was extremely what's the word, challenging. This was a very extreme. This is not something meant, I think, for kids. This is really, this set is really meant for adult collectors, because this was a bitch. How much of a bitch? I started building this thing on Monday, and I finally completed it by Wednesday. That's about investing 2 hours at night. It wasn't grueling, but it was just challenging. It's the best way to do it. And it felt very overwhelming, at times confusing. I had to kind of stop and just kind of explore. Just don't rush it. And I think that was my problem. I wanted to rush everything, but I didn't really grasp the scope of this project. But I knew what I wanted to do, and I wanted to build a bridge or a pod or a vessel. And I knew that I was going to need a lot of pieces, and I didn't want to half-ass it. I wanted to make sure I had enough. So in my head, I had this idea of a pod or a bridge, and I felt with this set, I felt I could achieve that vision. And this is, I think, day 2, and it's starting to come to fruition. This is what I want. I want it kind of like a hangar bay, sort of like a chamber of a ship. And you can see the little plastic pieces. But by the way, folks, my thumbs are sore. You have to jam. I didn't really go into too much detail into kind of showing you the build. I just wanted to kind of show you from start to finish. And if I showed you every detail that I did with this, it would have spanned 3 days. It probably would have been a 2 or 3 hour video. But I just wanted to kind of share how cool this set is, but also how challenging and how difficult it is. So I'm going to fast forward to day 3, and here is my holodeck pod from Star Trek Insurrection. If you guys know Star Trek, and you know that the holodeck that was underwater. This is the IR sensor. I'm kind of showing you because it does have a remote, so that you can power the lights. It runs off of 5-volt energy, and I had to plug in through USB, so I'm using the portable Mophie power there I don't have to plug it into the wall, so it's kind of nice. With the Mophie, you get, I think, 8 hours of continuous light source. Let's go ahead and get the action figures. I'm going to use my 1/12 scale synthetic humans because I like science fiction and sci-fi is cool. I figured, you know, for the unveiling, let's get the synthetic human and Vincent from the black hole. Why not, folks? Why not? And here it is. There's my deck. It's pretty cool, isn't it? I busted my ass on this thing, and I gotta say, I'm extremely overwhelmed. It is a sense of accomplishment, a sense of joy. It came out a lot cooler than what I thought it would. And again, I started with an idea because they kind of give you the guidelines on how to assemble, but in the end, I used my imagination, and that's me cycling through the lights there. And this is cool. This is a really fun set. Again, this really came out a lot better than what I thought I could do. Let's go ahead and display my little action figures. Let's recreate some scenes there. It is a little science fiction there, a little sci-fi feel to it, and it looks cool. I mean, with the right angles and the cameras, you can really get some really phenomenal shots here. At one point, I just started playing. There's Vincent for scope, and I had a lot of fun. And you know what's nice is the background. I guess the hangar bay door is what I'm going to call it. I did not attach it. They do give you clips, but I wanted to kind of give that sense of a hangar bay slide-in door. I did not want to attach it to the main pod, so they do give you clips. Plus, it also acts as a really cool floor base, which is nice too. So I could also expand the diorama as well. I brought my little friend here, Cosimo, because I wanted to see how realistic I can make this with my little robot friend there. In the close-up shots, he looks kind of cool, isn't he? Little robot on the deck, and he's kind of and going on little missions and such. And he started to explore. I think I had him in explore mode here. He was just kind of exploring the deck, making little grunts and noises and stuff. I like this little robot, and plus it looks cool. I was kind of really blown away by how cool he looks on the deck. Marvel Legends, Thanos. This is Thanos week, right? This is Infinity War week. He's too big, but perfect size though for the rest of the Avengers though. This shot here came out really nice. I mean, it looks like the deck of the Quinjet maybe, or Star-Lord's ship. I mean, this is really nice. This is fun. This is, again, from start to finish, this was 3.5 day build. I'm really impressed on these shots. And because I didn't attach the hangar bay door, you could also simulate a force field and create a space scene there. Make it seem like the gang is orbiting Earth. See, this is a cool shot. This really came out nice. I'm really happy about this. Kind of looks like they're in space, doesn't it? Yeah. I'm really blown away by this shot. It really came out really nice. I mean, for just action figures alone, this is really nice. Black Panther's just chilling. And there's Spider-Man in space with Tony Stark. It's nice. It's really. I mean, I guess. I mean, it's really up to your imagination. What I did want was a bridge console, because I think I can transform the hangar bay now into a bridge. But if I use this part from Star Trek's Enterprise Art Asylum piece here, I can kind of do a little bit of hot glue in here, and there it is. Oh, there you go. There's my bridge console, and then transform the bay into a bridge. There's Spider-Man back on it. Now they're traveling at warp, and there's the console. My synthetic humans there piloting the ship. I like this shot. This shot came out really nice. At one point, I was just playing. With the action figures because it was just cool. It was really fun, just kind of posing this stuff and creating these shots for you guys. This is a really cool diorama. I had fun building this. I really did. It was a bitch building it, but in the end, it was a sense of accomplishment. Folks, like, subscribe, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. And tomorrow I will be watching Avengers Infinity War. No spoilers, folks. See ya. Thanks for watching.